Attention all MCRPOs, this is the possession briefing for weekend 4. The possession is the config 8 and city outer. The STN for this possession will be 1178-2024. For any CSNs, the pack number for this possession will be 11919. So this possession will run from Illawarra Junction through Circular Quays, through Central and the city outer, and then it will run also to North Sydney car sidings, Linfield, Gordon, all the way till Hornsby. And this possession will run from Saturday, July the 27th, from roughly 0215 hours, all the way through till 0200 hours on Monday, July the 29th. So possession, head office, location, roster, and contact details. This possession will run out of the Possession Management Center at Hornsby, which is located at Gate 2 to 4 at Jersey Street, Hornsby. For all certification and restoration forms, they will be sent through to northcertification@transport.nsw.gov.au. These should be the updated and final notes.
Please note, this pre-work brief is a guide only and should be read in conjunction with Sydney Trains possession notes. It is your responsibility to check all details are correct and to call the office should you require further information. It is also your responsibility to ensure that you have reviewed your scope of work, you have contacted your supervisor for more job-specific details, you understand the type of work and equipment used on site, you are working in or outside a coordinated area, you are aware of adjoining worksites groups, you know the other safe working staff on your shift, you have the correct worksite protection equipment.
Attention all MCRPOs, this is the possession overview for weekend 4, the config 8 and the city outer. So we'll go through the track possessions via their color. So starting with track possession 1. So for track possession 1, we've got the track possession in green. So this will run from Central through to North Sydney car sidings, Linfield, all the way to Gordon. So track possession 1 will start off earlier than all the other ones. So we'll start from Friday, July the 26th, from 2300 hours until 0300 hours on Monday, July the 29th. So starting here, it's at Central, so on the up and down shore. So the up shore will be clear of 616 crossover and the down shore will be clear of 615 crossover. So going through here, we'll go through Town Hall, Wynyard, Milson's Point, North Sydney. At North Sydney, we get the two middle roads, so the number 2 and number 3 tunnel roads. Through to Waverton. At Waverton, we also get the Waverton shunting neck from this termination all the way through to the North Sydney car sidings, so numbers 1 to 6 car sidings through to termination, and then continuing on from Waverton, so through Wollstonecraft, through St. Leonard's. At St. Leonard's, we also get the up Proway siding here at St. Leonard's. Through our time in Chatswood, so just be aware at Chatswood, the up and down metros will be considered live throughout this whole possession, so just be aware of that. Through Roseville, through Linfield. At Linfield, we also get the middle platform road, through Kalar, and then through to Gordon. So at Gordon, the track possession will be clear of 51 crossover on the up and 50 crossover on the down. All right, and then moving on to track possession number 2. Track possession number 2 will be the track possession in this light blue color. So this track possession will go from Central to Illawarra Junction and will start on Saturday, July the 27th from 0200 hours until 0200 hours on Monday, July the 29th. So starting at Illawarra Junction, we've got the up and down Suburbans clear of 667 on the up and 668 on the down. Going through Redfern, through Flying Junction, through Central, and then at Central, it will be inclusive of 615 and 616 crossovers, so meeting up with track possession number 1. All right, and then moving on to track possession number 3. This track possession will be on the city outer from Central through Circular Quay back to Central, and this will run from Saturday, July the 27th from 0200 hours until 0200 hours on Monday, July the 29th. So the tracks for this will be the up local line, the down city outer line, and the up city outer line. So we'll just follow this here in the orange. So starting as the up local line will be clear of 628 crossover here in Flying Junction, following through Central, through Town Hall, through Wynyard, Circular Quay, St. James Museum, all the way back to clear of 621 crossover at Central here. So just be aware, if you are working at Central in and around this area, just be aware only platforms 16, 17 and 18 will be under possession and the rest of the platforms here will be live. So just be aware of your surroundings if you are working in this area, and just be aware also through the city circle that the city inner will be live throughout the whole possession. So just be aware, be very careful if you work in this area around Central. All right, and then moving on to track possession number 4, which is Gordon to Hornsby. This will run from Saturday, July the 27th from 0215 hours until 0200 hours on Monday, July the 29th. So again, starting from Gordon, the track possession, which is in the purple here, will be inclusive of 50 and 51 crossover in the up and down shores, so meeting up with track possession number 1 in the green. All right, we also get the local platform road here at Gordon. So following through, we go through Pimble, Taramara, Warrawee, Waitara, up to Hornsby. At Hornsby, we also get the number 1 upsiding through to termination. And on the upshot will be to clear of 564 crossover here. And we also get the number 2 to 7 up sidings here in the purple through to termination. Also, just be aware if you are working in the Hornsby area, the inwards and outwards car shed roads will be live, and so will the rest of the Hornsby yard. So the up and down mains, number 1 turn, down relief, and these electrical engineering sign number 1 and 2 down sidings here at Hornsby. So just be aware of that. If you are working in this area, just familiarize yourself with what's under possession and what isn't. And if you are unsure, same as with working at Central, please call the MCR rail safety coach so that we can go through the possession with you.
Please check the most updated special train notices for the latest details. Power outage. Treat all power as live unless working under a power out permit. Power out permit holder will brief you on the limits of the permit. If you are holding the permit, make sure you're aware of the safe area. All details on the power out permit are correct before signing onto it. Please watch protocols and safe notices, links shown in video below. Chronological train listing, CTL, please familiarise yourself with the train movements as they may affect your worksite. Possession Works Program, scope of work, please review your job details, familiarise yourself with the work groups around you and coordinated areas. Please check the latest scope of work for your updates.